Hey guys, Thrasher here, and the Gohan Summon banner is live. Let's do it right now. Okay, so let's go do some summons, and I've got a bunch of tickets, I've got a bunch of my daily discounts that I could do, but we don't care about any of that. The only thing that matters is this banner right here, but first we got to do this banner to try to get to it. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to do one full cycle, and then after the full cycle, we'll go back and see if we get the Gohan. If not, we'll go back, we'll do this again. Hopefully we get the Gohan. If not, we'll go back. I don't know what my upper limit is. At the very minimum, I want to do 2 cycles, so even if I get Gohan in the first cycle, we'll do a second cycle. If we don't get Gohan in the first 2 cycles, definitely do a third, and then if I have to grab a few extra crystals so we can do a fourth, we'll do that. If we go beyond a fourth, we'll make a game time decision at that point and figure out whether or not it's worth it to do it now, but I promise you, I'm getting this Gohan whatever it takes. So so far this is looking pretty good. We are beating Frieza, but that is, there we go. All right. Win it. And outside of the Gohan, I would definitely love the Lord Slug. I'd love the Perfect Cell if we can get those. But Gohan is the prize for sure. Now, as far as any other units, there's lots of other units on here that are able to be pulled, and I'm still missing a fair amount of the newer units. I don't think I have. I don't think I ever pulled Chi-Chi. I never pulled. Well, let's see what this is. I think there's like 1 or 2 more other female warriors that I never pulled. I'm missing multiple regen units. This is not looking great so far. Come on now. Ooh. Vegeta. Oh, well, that's not good. Okay, so far it's not looking great, but like I said, we've got lots of cycles ahead of us. If we don't pull the Gohan in the guaranteed tickets here, wow. Okay, there we go. At least I got some. Oh! I don't need him at all. Is that even going to get me? No. But we're closing in on the 7 stars for him, so that's cool, I guess. Speaking of all of the units on here, the one that I would like the most outside of the featured units, I changed my mind. I was going to say somebody, but if I say it, I'm not going to get them. So we're just not going to say it. I had to tell you, you knew who I was going after when we started, so maybe I jinxed myself there too, but we'll see. Okay, it's looking like we're going to need a sparking here. Also, another thing I'd like to mention here is when I talked about this banner and I was telling everyone, you know, you spend 4,100 crystals, there's a good chance you're going to get somewhere around 5 sparking units for 4,100 crystals, which is amazing. It looks like I'm going to get a sparking unit here, which means I'm going to get at least 4 for 4,100, which means that that's double the normal rate when you're spending at full price. So we're already... Wow. Okay. Give me... Why do you do this? Yeah, and that's probably the only sparking I got, right? Oh man, lots of hero units other than that. That is a garbage summon. Yeah, the Krillin's kind of cool because they buffed him, but he's still not really used on any teams. His stats are decent now. He can do some damage. Oh, I forgot to get rid of the downloading thing. My bad, guys. But that might just be some unit that I'm limit breaking, hopefully. Before we go in and do the next one of these, I'm going to do a little jump cut, and I'm going to full download everything, so that way we don't have to worry about that, and we don't see that downloading again and ruin these. Vegeta? No? Wow, really? Okay. I mean, you get the downloading, you assume you're going to get a new unit of some kind. Oh, there, okay, the Salza, got it. But I'm going to go in and do the download after this. So I will do a quick little jump cut at the end of this. Let's just roll through these real quick because it looks like I'm probably not going to get a sparking unit now. Because Goku got destroyed by Frieza because he sucks whenever I summon. Alright, quick jump cut. I will be back in just a minute. Okay, so we're back. Everything's downloaded. We should be good to go. We did just get our free guaranteed sparking ticket. We're going to continue, do step 5 here. I would really like to get either the cell or the slug in this first cycle if I can. That would be great, because the cell, you really want to get him to 4 stars because you need the extra stats on him. And both of them, you want to get them to 3 stars so that way they have the better Z ability. So we'll see what happens here. We need at least 1 pull here. Hopefully we get 1 more as we go through the other cycles. And this one's not looking the best so far. To be fair, I haven't been paying a ton of attention to the initial summon animation, just because there's so many things that can happen after that sometimes it gives you that false sense of, oh, I'm definitely going to get a sparking, and sometimes... Got it. Well, I never got Dabura, so that's worth it. But like I was saying a minute ago, we've pulled 3 sparkings at this point. 2 of them I didn't really want, but, you know, whatever, we got them. And I'm going to get 2 more guaranteed. So for 4,100 crystals, I'm already 5 sparkings in. So let's see what we end up with here. It definitely seems like it's worth it, at least from what I've seen so far. And we'll figure it out. We'll average it out once we go through the rest of these. Oh, there's my 140th character. Alright, that's cool. And then consecutive summon. Boom, this is the free summon. And then we have our final 1,000. That gives us our second ticket. So we still have 20 more to pull, and we've already got 3 sparkings. That's awesome. Okay. Come on, super... well, that's even. It's even. Oh, that is, I believe, a guaranteed sparking unit. Very good. And Frieza had a heart attack. He should see a doctor about that. Well, he's dead, so he can't. And 2 frosts in a row. That's cool. Vegeta. Alright. Give me... Where's the good stuff? Please be a new sparking. Please be a new sparking. Please be a new sparking. Yes! Alright. That's 1 of 3 right there. Now we just have 2 other guys we need to pull. We need to pull the cell. And, I don't even know if I want to say his name at this point. I feel like... Very good. Very good. That's awesome. Alright, let's do this last summon and get our tickets done. So like I said, you want to get him to 3 stars, buff up that Z ability. Oh yeah. Alright. And final summon of this cycle. And then, like I said, even if we pull the Gohan on the first 2 tickets, which we won't because I've been hyping it up this whole time, we're definitely not going to pull him on the first cycle. We'll do another cycle, and then we'll just keep going. And ooh, that was a little laggy. We'll just keep going until we do get him, or I run out of crystals completely, and then we'll have to do another summon maybe tomorrow. Who knows? We'll see. But I'm getting that Gohan. I'm telling you right now, I'm getting that Gohan. Alright. Kaba, Raditz, Goku. Can I get something other than heroes, please? Can I get a little... Nope. Alrighty. Now, as we go through this period of absolutely terrible summons right here after the fire that we pulled last round, I want to talk about the Cell Battle Tower. That's essentially what it is, a battle tower that they've created. It's similar to the Broly thing. I like the idea, but I think what they need to do to make it a little bit harder is rather than... Okay, cool. So that's our 1 full cycle. Let's go through and do the attempt at the Gohan now. Rather than just have all of these completely separated events where you do level 1, you bring whatever team you want. Then you do level 2, you bring whatever team you want. I think what they should do is have 1 team, and then they should have a whole bunch of different opponents that you have to fight with just that 1 team, and see how far you can get with a single team. So you have to sort of have more of a generalist team, a universal team, rather than 1 super specialized team for 1 specific opponent. I think that would be a really cool event, and hopefully they integrate something like that in the future. Yes. 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 This is probably my luckiest summon video I've ever had. So I guess I'm just going to jinx myself in every video from here on out. So we'll do 1 more cycle, praying that I get a second Gohan, because I would really love to get him to 3 stars, because that's when he gets the 2 different Z ability buffs, which makes him awesome. I mean, he's awesome to begin with, but pulling a second one would be amazing. So we'll probably need to do a second cycle for that. we'll definitely run that second cycle, and then at that point we'll just make kind of a game time decision. I think the video is going to be pretty long at that point anyway, so we might stop there because we've already got what we wanted, so that's sweet. Ugh, Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Alrighty, let's just skip out of that. But yeah, this video is already an absolute win, so let's go ahead and do our second cycle here. Scroll down. And consecutive summon, because I still really would like to get that Cell if I can. He's a very good unit, and he has a lot of different ways that he can be used. Destroy Dynamic, no pods. I didn't see... I wasn't paying attention to his face, but I don't think his face changes if the Vegeta is going to show up at the very end, right? It's only just when Vegeta jumps in at the very beginning. So this is not looking like it's going to be good, but that's okay. It's just 3 units. 3 terrible... Oh, I was going to say 3 terrible hero units, but we got an extreme. Okay, cool. I don't have any of those 7-starred. Speaking of which, the Z Metal Shop. I forgot to mention this in the video. Someone brought it to my attention after. The Z Metal Shop did get some things added to it. One of the key things that it got added is if you do have Z Metals, if you're a whale with a bunch of Z Metals, there are more of the Goku tickets that you can buy from the Z Metal Shop. There's like 300 of them or something. There's a lot of them that are in there. So if you want to actually use your Z Metals for something, you can use them to pull as a 30% guaranteed sparking pull on Masters Pack 1 or 2, or you can use those to pull on the Goku Everyday or whatever that banner is called. So that's cool. Can I get another sparking? Maybe. Maybe not. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I mean, I can't be mad at this point. If it gave me nothing but heroes from here on out, I still couldn't be mad because it gave me 2 Lord Slugs, it gave me a Gohan already. What else can I ask for? I can ask for the Cell, and that's what I'm asking for. Can I please get the Cell? Please and thanks. Okay, great. Well, this isn't going... Well, okay. Maybe. There's a chance. At least we're going to get an extreme unit, so it's not going to be 10 hero units, which would suck. And we're getting a sparking unit. Very good. Alrighty. I see everyone I talk to, they're like, oh, I hate step-up banners, blah, 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 blah. You have to spend all these crystals. Just save your crystals for the step-up banners. That's what it's about. And then you get... Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I think I've only pulled him once ever, so I still need a few more of those just to get him to 5 stars, which is where you need that Super Saiyan 3 Goku. That's when he's got that Beast Z ability. But yeah, like I was saying, you should be saving the majority of your crystals for step-up banners. At this point, we know that's pretty much how they celebrate any type of special event that's happening, is they have a step-up banner. That's where your best bang for your buck on the crystals is going to be. That's where most of the best units are in a lot of cases, outside of the sort of one-off Legends banners that they have, where they have the... Yep, so the Legendary Super Saiyan Broly back in the day, the blue one when he was actually good, or the green Bardock. But in those cases, it's not worth chasing that unit because there's 1 good unit on that banner, and then there's 4 decoy units that are just trying to get your crystals away from you. So in most cases, you're not going to get that unit and you're just going to spend a ton. A banner like this, a step-up banner, you're going to pull, even if I didn't pull that Gohan, I've already pulled 2 Lord Slugs, I've pulled multiple other units that I don't necessarily need, but if you're a player who doesn't have a ton of characters, this is an amazing banner for you. And even if you have a fair amount of characters, I'm sure you upgraded a few of your units out of the maybe 4, maybe 5 sparkings you pulled right there. So it's definitely worth it. Alrighty, come on. And as I say that, it's just gonna load me up with the heroes. Okay, well, at least I didn't get all heroes. Alrighty. Wow. That's not really a good summon, but with that being said, like I said before, as long as was that my... Oh, that was my step 4. So this is step 5. So we are... So step 4 means that I've done 2100. So I did 4100 in the first one, 2100 in this one. So we are 6200 in, and I've pulled a Gohan, I've got 2 Lord Slugs, I've got a Super Saiyan 3 Goku, I've pulled the Krillin, I mean, it's worth it. It's absolutely worth it. I'm pretty stoked. This has been amazing so far. I don't think anything could happen here where I would call this a failure. This was definitely a win. One other thing, I guess I want to make a full video about this, but it's been bothering me. The Battle Royale stuff, there were a lot of cheaters in that event. Like I said before, I went 12-6, and I should have gone like 14-4, 15-3. I think there was 3 or 4 times where I was absolutely going to win. The person had 1 character left. They were about to lose the fight, and they just disconnected. So that sucks. I get cheated out of a win there. Whatever. That's not great. What really annoyed me was the people who were lag switching hardcore. So there were people where the fight would be completely fine, no lag whatsoever, everything's going smooth, and the second we get to an inflection point, it would just get super laggy. So an inflection point is any point where there is a neutral state in the game. So sometimes you have advantage where you're attacking and the opponent can't do anything. Sometimes the opponent has advantage where they're attacking and you can't do anything. But anytime that it's neutral and the advantage could go either way, that's an inflection point. And the weird thing was there were multiple fights I had, I want to say there were like 3 of them, where the fight would be completely fine when someone was in a combo, but the second a combo ended and I had to have some type of timing to either juke them out, try to vanishing step them, try to key cancel, anything of that. Oh, we're getting close. Is that 5 stars or is that 4? Anything of that nature, it would just get crazy laggy where you would have no timing whatsoever because you don't know how many frames had passed. And I want to say out of those 3 times, I didn't lose all 3. I think I only lost 2 of the 3. But it's just really, really annoying when you have an event that can lead into essentially what you'd call a real money event. Like if you have real money prizes where someone's going to get sent to Las Vegas, that's a real money event, regardless of whether or not someone's getting cash. And you have something that hurts the integrity of the event like that, it's really bothersome. Now, as far as my other losses, my other 3, that was pretty much my fault. So one of them, I just straight up lost. The guy was better than I was. I didn't expect I was going to go to Vegas. I knew for a fact that I was going to get a couple losses because I don't do PvP enough to be practiced enough to be, you know, a top 1,000 player. I'm top 10,000, but I'm definitely not a top 100 player, and that's what you need to be to go 18-0, 17-1 in most cases. Now, what happened was I was using a team that I'm not used to. So I normally run the purple Broly, I run the green Vegeta, and then I run Godku. Well, I figured because everyone's 7 stars, let's run something that's got even a little more synergy, and it might be worth it to synergize at that level. The problem was I was running the purple Broly, which I'm used to. I was running the purple Turles, which I have never run before they buffed him, and then I was running the red Broly, who he's not hard to understand, he's not hard to use, but it's just one of those things where like you don't feel super comfortable and you don't know exactly who you need to switch to in a split second, whereas with my Broly, Vegeta, Godku team, I don't even have to think about it. I know who needs to switch out based on what's happening. If a Rising Rush happens, I switch to Vegeta. I don't even think about it. It's just a reflex. Ooh, Dragon Balls. Oh, get him, Trunks. Now, normally this means you're going to get a new unit. From what I've been told, and the research I've been done, that means that you're going to get a featured unit from the banner that has not been featured before. So that means I should be getting Lord Slug, Cell, or possibly that man. That is, oh my, yes. That's what I needed. There's the 3 stars, and let's check out the Z ability on this guy. Ooh, Hybrid Saiyan or Sun Family. I can make a Sun Family team now, and that would probably be a pretty sick team, so we'll figure that out. But I don't even remember what I was saying now. That I can't believe I pulled 2 of those. So this is probably going to be our last summon right here. Like I was saying about the battle, I'm at a loss for words. I can't believe I pulled 2 Gohans out of 3 tickets. Wow. Well, this makes up for my old 18,000 crystal video not getting the Gohan and not really getting anything. But like I was saying, so I was... Okay, fine. Never pulled her. That's the other female warrior I was talking about that I never pulled. So this was an absolute win. I just want to mention the Battle Royale. So I was running a team I wasn't used to in the double Broly Turles team because I thought purple, red would be a good option. It is a good team, but the problem was I just wasn't used to it. And there were multiple cases where I fought someone who I have a certain way of dealing with the things that they do. Like, holy the Holy Trinity, for example. I have a certain way of dealing with Holy Trinity. I know what they're going to do. I know how I'm going to respond to what they're going to do when I'm running my green Jita team. When I was running this purple red team, it was fairly new to me as far as running it in real time. So there were cases where I was doing things I probably shouldn't have been doing. So I think I took 2 losses with that team, and I decided I'd switch back to my green Jita team. And the green Jita team, I think I only took 1 more loss for the whole entirety of the rest of the tournament, and that was one of the people that was cheating pretty bad. But at that point, I had already had like 5 losses. Like I said, 2 of them were just straight up my fault. But that's something that I've learned in the future. The other thing that I learned about the Battle Royal was you need to be doing the first 3 tickets on the first day and the first 3 tickets on the second day. After that, you can slow it down. But what I found was the competition on the first 2 days was almost non-existent, and then a lot of the better players start showing up a lot later on. So you just run into much stiffer competition later on, no matter what your rating is. Because on the 3rd day, I think my rating was only like 10,500, because I'd only done like 2 or 3 matches at that point. And then I was still running into like people that were destroying. And on the 4th day, I played someone who had a rating of 9,000 when I was at like 11.5, and they beat me. That was, I think, my 2nd loss or 3rd loss, a legitimate loss where they were just better than I was. So it was obviously someone who hadn't started yet. They were kind of doing the same thing that I had done and the same thing that a lot of other more veteran players were doing. So make sure in the Battle Royal next time it comes around, or next time there's an event like that, that you are doing your first 6 tickets as quickly as you can, and then you can, you know, make some changes. But definitely do that. As far as all these summons go, this was amazing. I'm happy I got the Bulma, but I'm really happy I got the 2 Gohans. I didn't pull a Cell, but I'm not, like, I'm over the moon. This is amazing. So let me know who you guys pulled. Let me know if you got the Gohan. Let me know who your favorite character out of the 3 is, and throw it down below. Let's talk about it. If you like this content, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.